Nerdrotic.com.
All right, welcome back to the Super Chat Square Up. We're going to get right to it. Once again, we are rereading all of them. Better safe than sorry. Yes, I have read some of these during live streams. I finally have a complete list here through Streamlabs, and until we get somebody to be our Super Chat person, which could be like a month away, this is the way we're going to do it. I appreciate your patience, and I'm sure you guys don't mind. You want to make sure they get all read as well, and that's a very important thing here, and that's why I do these, and I like doing these. Crazy Cat Guy for $1.49 gives us a super sticker that you can't see, but I know it's a super sticker of ice cream, constantly reminding me that I didn't end a live stream one time, and I came in and was eating ice cream before I realized, oh, I have to hit the end button. That was a while ago. I was back up in San Francisco. Polaris sucks for 5 Canadian pesos. I hate the slogan woke people use. Cancel culture isn't real. Actions just have consequences. Crazy how much people are willing to give up for their politics. Yes, just their freedom. Right now, the good guys are out there censoring books and language. Chu, thank you for the 14 Danish krona, or Swedish krona, sorry. And I appreciate the donation. Darius Munchausen, thank you for the $1.49 donation and super sticker that we can't see. Valiant Renegade for $10. Breaking news, Gina Carano fired for insulting Jewish people. Breaking news, Gina Carano publicly defended and hired to produce and star in her own film by most Orthodox Jewish man on earth, Ben Shapiro. This is true. This is true. Andre Fernandez for 5 Argentinian pesos. Hi, everyone. I'm just here for Carrie. I like the way she smiles. Yeah. I'm simping hard. Don't blame me. We don't. You're male. You're straight. It's fine. It's okay. Sith Cake for $5. Every week, Perry Chan grows stronger and funnier. He gets better every time. Every single time. Perry is a national treasure, and I'm very glad that he is part of my team, my very small team of me and Perry right now. Richard Cotton for £5. I stand with Gina. Blow Disney. Yes. F Disney. Cancel Disney Plus. The Waz for $5. Love that intro. It was so good. I will play it before this Super Chat Square Up, so you guys will know what I'm talking about. Not Another Dime. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate it. Oh, I also want to mention that we're going to be switching back and forth with donations as well. So we're going to have Super Chats and donations that we're going to be switching back and forth with. Arathon for £2. Disney Plus subscription canceled. Hashtag for Gina. Good. And I guess a lot of people have done that. And quietly, I've heard that Disney's been panicking a little because they were approaching 100 million subscribers. And, well, cancel Disney Plus kept that from happening for at least a week. I don't know how the WandaVision finale is going to play out. We'll find out. Kinnell's well-trimmed pubes for $10. All hail the Fandom Menace. All hail the Fandom Menace. Thank you. Kinnell's well-trimmed pubes. Critical Ramblings for $5. Hail just passed 40 subs thanks to the odd shout-outs on Nooners. Thank you all for being bastions of sanity and standards in these dark days. Well, they're dark for the entertainment we love, but let's just remember we found each other. There is always a positive. Human beings, we're strange creatures. We are. We we can be quite easily subjugated. It's amazing how calm and docile people get when they're like in prison or in captivity. But we also, I don't know, a large group of us find a way to see the best in life and find the enjoyment, even if it's mocking horrifically bad Hollywood. This era is going to be looked back on in 10 years and people are just going to cringe. They are going to cringe. And hopefully in 10 years that we'll have learned, oh, maybe I got caught up in something I really shouldn't have. And, all those people I was calling racists and white supremacists were probably just regular people who might have disagreed with me on 5 or 6 issues. Gary, I tried super chatting Tim Pool, asked him to do a piece with you on how much Hollywood might get right about aliens since files are declassified. Oh, cool. Protege music. Thanks. I don't know. It's always separating the bullshit with the UFO subject. And it seems like YouTube is softening their stance on it. Over the last month, I've seen some actions that make me believe they're softening their stance on it. And if they do, I will produce more stuff. Over the next couple of months, I am not going to be able to do as many live streams with other people as I normally do because of the moving situation. And that's, it kind of sucks, but I'll be traveling a lot. So I'll be making videos from the road, green screen. Hopefully you won't even be able to tell. But live streaming from the road for a couple of weeks. I am hitting the road. Hopefully I can have some videos in the can by then. I think I can. I've got some going. I got a video that was, it's supposed to be out a week ago. It's just sitting there in the hangar waiting to be released, but I got to wait for the right time because, subjects come and go, but you can always add to it and make it relevant. In hot water. Gary, Aaron Berg is inviting you on In Hot Water. Tell Aaron Berg. I did. I emailed him. I'm a huge fan of Compound Media. Anthony Cumia. I've been a subscriber on and off for 4 years. And the only reason it was off is I forgot about it during my move and stuff. But yes, I would absolutely go on the show. Hell yeah, I would go on that show. Please email me, Gary@nerdrotic.com. Russman for $5. Hail Friday Night Tights. Hail Carrie. And a special hail to Gina Carano. Hail Gina Carano. You never know. She might be watching. She does watch our live streams once in a while. Flicks by Cody for $2. I have no money. Can I still vote? Yeah. I think that was to my, I was half kidding that if you don't pay taxes, I don't know if you should vote, at least on taxes. I think everybody should be able to vote, but when it comes to voting on taxes, I think you should kind of pay them. The biggest problem with this, that's not entirely fair. I understand that. But the biggest problem is there's no representation for the taxpayer. The federal government and the state government have unions, but we don't. We technically have representation, but our representation is go ahead. Tax the hell out of them. But yes, of course you can still vote. Of course. We were kidding. Kind of. Grin Akuma for £2. This is S/O. The abbreviations, the anagrams, sometimes right over my head. To Mr. H Reviews and his movie and Daily Wire. Shout out. Okay. S/O is shout out. Now I know. Grin Akuma. Shout out to the Daily Wire, Mr. H Reviews movie. No, nothing. I don't know anything about it. But if people are making their own stuff, that's cool. Adrian Alvarez for $49.99. Gina is awesome, and she didn't bend the knee like everyone else who is cowered in fear against the mob. She didn't conform to the narrative like Pedro. Pedro loves that narrative. He wants to make sweet, sweet love to that narrative because Pedro's a conformer. He's a joiner, not a rebel. A lot of movie stars fancy themselves rebels, but they are tools for what is now oppression, in my opinion. Hail FNT, hail Carrie. And from the high seas, I stab at D+. Yes. Evasti D+, prepare to be violated. Riley Lewin for $5. Cancel culture is the precursor to the CCP social credit system. Yes, it is. We need to push back now while we still can. Constantly. And this, I'm going to look straight at the camera for this. This is something we have to speak out on every single time. And we need to keep doing it. And it's going to take a long time. Now, there's a lot of people out there who, they jump in, they get involved in this for 6 months and it becomes too much and they bail. That's totally understand. I get it. But this is going to be a long haul thing. Now, while, I made a lot of videos on the subject for me. I think I made 3, maybe 4. That's a lot for me. I'm definitely going to move on unless something like majorly big happens. But we do need to keep talking about Disney Star Wars. I'm definitely going to keep doing it in live streams, but as far as videos, I'm probably going to move on to other things to talk about, including Doctor Who. Mikey Gussler for $50. Hail Nerdrotic. I saw your tweet about Black Suit Superman in action. I totally agree with what you said. It's awesome. Did you see the latest one with Darkseid? Looks amazing. Will you watch the trailer this Sunday and upload a reaction? Love you, bro. Yeah, I think I did a reaction on Nerdrotic Daily. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. And I will. And I'm going to review it. No, I'm going to review it the next day. So my review will be out March 19th, maybe 20th. Sometimes it takes me a little longer. I'm going to review it in detail. I've already seen Batman and Superman, the Ultimate Cut. I'm going to go back and watch. I think the required viewing is Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman. I'm not going to watch Wonder Woman again. I'm just not. And I don't think you need to watch Suicide Squad. Although I like the one Batman scene. I do. There's some, Suicide Squad could have been a really good movie. There was a good movie in there somewhere. Had a great trailer. John Wayne for $99.99. Gary, I typically do not want folks from outside the South to move to Florida, but I wish you would and love listening to Miss Carrie and Carter on Unsafe Space. Florida, I would consider it, but yeah, that would be a big change for me, John. I am a West Coast guy. I am born and bred in the West Coast, and I don't know if I could be that far away from the West Coast. I love it over here. I like leaving California is not like, it's not something I wanted to do at the beginning of last year. But I like the Southwest a lot. I like dry desert. That's kind of the climate I like. If I could stay in Escondido, I would, but it's in California. If San Diego, seceded from California, I'd stay. I dig it here, man. But thank you. And it is under consideration. Texas, it's Texas, Florida, and a couple of other states, Arizona, maybe even Eastern Nevada. Slade Wilson for $5. Noon from the show Defender Her. Disney and anything associated with it is dead to me. We love Gina Carano. Oh, it says no one from the show defended her. It says Noon, but it's no one from the show defended her. No, they didn't. Carl Weathers kind of did. Bill Burr kind of did. And are they cowards? Yes, but I completely completely understand it. Okay, I do. It's easy for us to sit here and judge them harshly. And I mean, is it going to affect Bill Burr's reputation as an edgy comic? I think it does. Not any of the other stars on the show, and not really Jon Favreau. But if you're out there as you're kind of a guy who calls out shit and speaks truth to power, and then you don't when you're given an opportunity, and I said in a nooner that he blew an opportunity to, I think, blow up. Now, he might not have gotten jobs at Disney anymore, but he would have blown up Chappelle status if he would have called it out. Sith Cake for $10. Why is everyone streaming at the same time? I got to pick my favorite child. Also, shout out to Joe Tan Gaming. Shout out to Joe Tan Gaming. Yeah, I mean, you know, we got some competition on Friday night. Competition is good. It helps us keep our game on. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you want to watch Friday Night Tights. You never know what's going to go down. You never know what's going to go down. Where was I? That was Sith Cake, right? So Lego Darth Jar Jar. Anybody check on Star Wars Theory? Just noticed he hasn't really posted on anything outside of a poll on Cobra Kai Theory. Wonder if he is breaking at the breaking point. Also, hail Friday Night Tights crew. Thank you very much. Thank you for the $10. I think he's fine. I was just checking on the gameplay. I have it on slow because it's only like 10 minutes per. I think he's, I mean, like, it would be tough to run a Star Wars channel right now for me personally. But I'm not a Disney Star Wars fan. I'm just not. Haven't been for a couple of years. So it doesn't hurt me, but it does hurt the innocent people out there who were great ambassadors for your show, like Star Wars Theory. He was a good guy. He was a nice guy. Echo Base Network. They're good guys. They can cover other stuff though. You know, he's got the Cobra Kai thing, and Cobra Kai, let's be honest, is like the one fracking good thing out there. It is. Valiant Renegade. Jeremy is absolutely correct. Market share is a key financial metric. It is for companies with market caps like Disney across the board. They do notice. They absolutely do. And Jeremy was absolutely right on that one. He was. Chris Rapasso for 10 Canadian pesos. Hail, everyone. When I woke up yesterday and saw the news on Gina, my response was Disney is a cancer, and I must excise this from my life. Got better things to do with my time and money. Exactly. Disney is a cancer on entertainment. And they are helped by other cancers in entertainment, in my opinion, like Bad Robot and peripherally Secret Hideout, organizations that have turned these into platforms, and the mask is almost completely off at this point. And they still try to run like it's business as usual. But the thing is, as long as we play it smart, we'll be here to call them out. And again, that's why I have to kind of come up short on fully calling out Bill Burr. And I did in my video, right? Because, I mean, I got to edit myself here. I do. But I have to do it to stay here. And it's better that I'm here and being effective than being extreme and being not here. So you got to play it smart. Now, is Bill Burr going to enact any change at Disney Star Wars from within? No, absolutely not. That happens with one man, Jon Favreau. I think he's damn near at the point of power where he could, I personally think he's more powerful than Kathleen Kennedy already. I think if Jon Favreau leaves, that would be a calamity for Disney Star Wars. And I think that could happen. That could happen. Not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it's within the realm of possibility. Hail, everyone. When I woke up yesterday, I read that one. Sorry. Cuba Blue for $4.99, just a donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You can help keep the lights on. David Neal for $5. I was about to get into Star Wars Legion, but once they fired Gina Carano, I decided I can't give Disney any of my coin. Starting Warhammer 40K. Yeah, start Warhammer 40K. Those are some good fans over there. They will welcome you with open arms and lead you right to all the right places. And man, you be prepared to spend a lot of money. The Brian King for $5. All hail the fandom menace. I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan. Gina firing is the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm out, Disney. God, there's so many of that. Good for you. Good for you. Your hard-earned money needs to go to people who fucking deserve it, who respect it, you know? City of Champions for $20. It's getting easier not to separate the character from the role with an actor. If they're a POS, no more money. Cody rules. There you go. There you go. I totally agree with that sentiment. It is very difficult to separate the art from the artist. Most situations you can still do that. Okay. But when a company fires an actor or an actress for their opinions and that company's not being consistent, it's time to really reconsider backing that company. And they haven't faced the full consequences yet. Shit's about to open up and Disney's about to find out that people might not want to go to their park. They've raised prices, got rid of they fucked over their biggest fans by getting rid of the annual pass. Kai MFS, what's up? Gary, my book is on Kindle Unlimited now. Anyone with Unlimited can read it for free. I also have an animatic and reading of my prologue by Jane Theory. It's amazing. Excellent. Kai MFS. Excellent. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Go check out his book. You got to remember to put your book title in those super chats, buddy. Jen for $5 just wanted to remind people about Lady Alchemy needing help raising money for legal fees to fight against her ex-artist that's making her life hell. Thank you, Jen, for the $5. And yeah, you'd have to probably go to Lady Alchemy's channel, check it out, see what her side of the story is. I would recommend getting the other side of the story too. And if you want to back her after that, absolutely. Oilers Workshop for $4.99. Banana. I just broke 1,000 subs. Everything is stupid. Pop culture is done. Make your own content because it's only going to get worse. Well, it is going to get worse before it gets better, buddy. That's for sure. That is for sure. Deuce Coop for £5. Here's for your beard conditioner, Gary. If Az wants another date, he needs to shave. Oh boy. I have wonderful beard oil. I don't know the name of it, but Mrs. Nerdrotic gets it. It smells good and it works just great. And you have to use a wooden comb, by the way. You got to use a wooden comb so the static and shit doesn't happen. Evolution of the Geek for $2. Lucasfilm. That's all he says is Lucasfilm. Fuck Lucasfilm. Albatross Flight for $5. Doomcock said there were rumors that Disney might ask her back. But why go back to a place where everyone hates you? Yeah, those rumors weren't true. Unfortunately, those rumors were not true. Gina came out, said her whole story in the interview, and she was not asked back. And nor will she be asked back. For £5. And if she was, I don't think she'd go back at this point. If you want to see something, so I agree with the super chat. So if you want to see something really trivializing the show search, Amanpour equates Trump amid with Third Reich on YouTube, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Christina Amanpour from CNN, who gives a shit what she says? Who gives a flying shit what some hack from CNN says? I mean, like, and he's not president right now. He's fucking living rent free, and a lot of people says now, will he be president again? Probably. We'll see. Got a ton of pretty heavy hate just for sharing the cancel Disney Plus hashtag. Bunch of lunatics and wimps. My friends keep fighting the good fight. We will. Thank you, Dan Vask. Oh, what's up, Dan? You're a good guy. Yeah, you probably had a lot of lunatics. And thank you for the 25 Argentinian. It's Argentinian, right? Or it's Brazilian. Brazilian dollars. Brazilian dollars. That's how it's terrible that I got that mixed up. But honestly, I am only halfway through. My coffee's cold now. I can't. I'm going to drink it anyway. Oh, the game's over, I think, right? Yeah, we're going to do a jump cut here. Okay, jump cut. Called a Doctor Who scarf. It's kind of a big deal.
I just saw Jodie Whittaker wear one of those.
I want to slap you. Hi, everyone. My oldest kid, you're never sure a kid is raised in San Francisco and he's got a bunch of friends. So we were like, me and Mrs. were like, maybe he's gay. I don't know.
So, when I say that Star Wars isn't just movies to me, this is what I mean. As I watch it every time, I truly enjoy it every time.
And so we're like, it's okay, son. It's okay if you're gay. It's fine. He's like, dude, I'm not gay, Dad. I'm like, it's okay if you are, though. It's okay if you're gay. It's fine. He's like,
no, let's not f***ing talk about that at all. Who was that? What the f*** does that say?
I'm gonna lick the shit off of your poop.
No! Yes!
it's okay if you're gay. It's fine.
Are you f***ing kidding me? God damn it!
Shut up, you stupid all you do is complain.
You stupid plant bitch. Who is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! Oh my god! Oh, run! It's gonna kill me! Ah!
I'm gonna lick the shit off your poop.
It's okay if you're gay.
No!
All right, we're going to jump over to the donations for a little while. And the way they have them separated, they separate words. So I'm going to be terrible reading these until I get used to it. So we'll start with Ironcaster. And this is from the same show. This was for $3. And by the way, if you donate through Streamlabs, YouTube doesn't get their take. That's basically it. And these are for the people. I did this because it was requested for about a year. And I finally pulled the trigger on it. The reason I was hesitant was, this is linked directly to my channel, and I'm very paranoid about having third-party companies directly linked to my channel. Precautionary. So now I have to do it's a very, I don't know, it's a pain in the ass to log into my fucking channel, but it's worth it, okay? Looks like you don't have to cover Marvel shows anymore. You could start Babylon 5. Yeah. Well, Az started it, and I didn't, but I will start it this weekend. And it's going to be part of the BB&C. We're going to review episodes on the BB&C. I can't commit to a separate thing. I just can't. There's too many other things to do. If it was like retro reviews, I will most certainly do and start doing more on my channel. over the next year. But TV series, that would be a little tough. But it's possible if they are popular. Okay. If they do well on the channel, fuck, I do it all the time. But I got to try it first. So the Picard review, when it comes out, will be the big test. It'll be the big test because the reason that has taken so long is I'm trying to do it a certain way, and I haven't cracked my internal code yet. And I'm just about at the point to say, screw it. I'm going to do it I've tried it 5 ways to Sunday, and it hasn't worked for me. It hasn't worked for me. I got something floating in front of my fucking eye. It's bugging me. Eric K. for $10. Everyone here, please send out good thoughts or prayers to Mark C., who is in the hospital struggling right now, and he could use some good vibes. Thank you, everyone. Yes, the great Mark C. has the big C right now. He's going to fight it. He's going to beat it because he's a fucking stud. But please, if you pray, if you positive vibes, anything, good thoughts to Mark C., show him some love. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Leonov for $5. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Gina Carano, you're damn straight. Leonov, you're damn straight. Not Ginger. Hi, Ginger. How's it going? My fear of cancellation is not the small stuff. It's the professional ramifications. I'm happy to see Gina's already on her feet and fighting back. More like this, please. Thank you, lads and lasses of the stream. And thank you, Ginger. You're brilliant. She is a member of the channel and very cool person. Nikki D for $1. Do you think the cancellation of Gina Carano will take attention away from WandaVision? It did. It did. And I'll be honest with you, WandaVision ain't all that great. I was interested at first. I lost my interest. It probably had a lot to do with Gina Carano. I am going to do a full review after the finale. And I'll tell you right now, I'm probably going to end up eviscerating it. I don't know how popular of opinion that's going to be, but it's just, we have a good, now that we've gotten 2 seasons of Mandalorian and almost a season of WandaVision, we know what Disney Plus is going to be. And it's a fucking ripoff. It's very easy to cancel this shit. It's a ripoff. Grem Paltikin. Loved Gina Carano. Loved all the streams dedicated to her and free speech this week. Yeah, it was some good shit. There was some good shit. I mean, like the other stuff, I don't know about mine. Finbar Hooley for $5. So how safe do you think Filoni and Favreau are if Gina was fired? Do you have any bets for when Disney will get rid of them? Oh, they will never get rid of Dave Filoni. He sucks on the company knob. Now, Jon Favreau better watch his back because I think Filoni might put knives in it. And I think some other people will too, including Kathleen Kennedy. I think Favreau is the big concern. Sunny Man for $3. I am so happy for Gina. Glad we have people like Gina fighting like this. Also, good to see Carrie back, and I am appreciative, and I appreciate all of the hard work you guys do. It is our pleasure, Sunny Man. It is our pleasure. It's my pleasure to do this. It's my pleasure to record a video every day. I'm looking over here at my edited, unfinished Doctor Who video, which may or may not see the light of day. I don't know. I still want to do a Superman and Lois review, which was fucking good, So, yeah, Matt Guy, 24 for $1.39. Hail Gary panel and chat. F Disney. And we stand with Gina Carano. We stand with Gina Carano. Keep that hashtag going. We stand with Gina Carano. Cal Exit 2021. Endeavor to persevere. Oh, Southeastern Kaiju, bless your heart. For $5, one of my favorite quotes from one of my favorite Westerns, the outlaw Josie Wales. I might, the drinker is an inspiration to me. I think he and Mahler are the 2 best YouTubers out there. They inspire me. And I want to start just fucking reviewing videos or movies I like. And I'm going to mix it in. Again, after the Picard review, Outlaw Josie Wales is definitely one of those movies I want to talk about. And don't get your hopes up. They're not going to be as good as Drinker's shit, but I'll do my best. Graham Palpatine. I just said his last name right. How come I can't say it now? Paltikin says, love Gina. We all love Gina. We do. We absolutely do. And the people condemning Gina are beyond contempt. Their lack of integrity and indulgence is deeply disturbing. I've seen so many people in the comments not understand. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Finbar Hooley for $5. You damn straight. They've come for me. They've come for me. I put up a tweet right when the rioting started. It's still up. I didn't take it down. I got a lot of shit for it. And I stand by it completely. Right when the rioting and the looting started, I said I was going to go, I needed, and I think people misinterpreted what I need, whatever. But this was when I was in San Francisco and I needed some AstroTurf for my dogs to shit on. And I needed a weed whacker to get rid of the weeds. So I was literally going to Home Depot during the rioting and looting. And I said, I'm going to go, for George Floyd. Or no, I said, I'm paraphrasing here. I'm going to go relieve Home Depot of a weed whacker and some AstroTurf in the name of Jim Floyd or Jack Floyd or whatever his name was. Alluding that the rioters and looters weren't there protesting for George Floyd. Of course, they were there to steal shit. And then I had a former employee of mine come at me with, you need to explain that. And then he came at Mrs. Nerdrotic with, you need to explain that. And Mrs. Nerdrotic got to the response before I did. It was something like, who the fuck are you? To ask us to explain shit? Oh, it's my former employee. Oh, okay. And then my response to him was, do not throw rocks or stones in the glass houses, my friend. Man of War 665, neighbor of the beast for 665. Hail, Friday Night Tights. First timer, so please be gentle. We're going to be gentle. Hang on, there's a gentle sound effect. There is a gentle sound effect. That's it. I almost hit the wrong one. The non-gentle sound effect.
I'll eat your ass. I will. I will eat your ass.
Disney Plus, I canceled Disney Plus back in December after the Alan Dean Foster and Pablo Hidalgo situation. They don't deserve my money. They don't deserve your money. All they deserve is to slowly burn in their echo chamber idiots. Wesley for $10. That is appreciated, and you are correct, sir. And now this one is from Man of War 665, the neighbor of the beast. This feels somewhat less dirty by donating through Streamlabs. And, the good thing is we all get 100% of it, and YouTube takes 30% out. Yeah. So we're going to jump back to Super Chats. Now I got to remember where I left off. It was Dan Vasquez, I believe, and then Lawrence Goodstein. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. I appreciate it. Storyman Jack for $50. We just make our own stuff. I'm writing stories and giving them away because we just need new stuff. They keep taking the old stuff. I love Storyman Jack. I fucking love that idea. And I highly recommend this to anybody who's writing a book that's going to be crowdfunded, not a comic book. A big difference. But if you're writing a book, write some fucking 5-10 page short stories, give them away for free. Get your name out there, get a reputation, get a following, read the audiobooks. It's going to be tough. I mean, listen, books are, I'm not saying they're easy to write, but as far as if you're a creative person and you're able to write a book, it's the easiest thing to do because you don't have to rely on anyone else. You can publish it yourself nowadays. You can do everything by yourself. It'll be a pain in the ass, but you can. You don't have to rely on an artist, a cover artist, a letterer. You might need an editor, right? You probably need an editor. But for the most part, It's the easiest thing to do, but it's the toughest thing to sell. People just don't fucking read. And unfortunately, I don't have the time to crack open 500-page tomes unless it's for work, right? So I'm reading The Witcher right now, and that's for a Witcher thing I'm going to be doing in the future. Basically showing how misguided I was on how woke the show actually was. Intersectional the show actually was. I still, for the most part, enjoy it. But quite frankly, it's the Henry Cavill scenes and some of the Yennefer stuff. I don't hate Yennefer as much as other people do, but there is some stuff that is fucking cringe in there, and I didn't realize it until I read the books. So yeah, like I said, books are tough sell, but doesn't mean you don't do it. You do it. Michael Gonzalez for $5. Quarter Black Will Shapiro let Steven Crowder be comedy relief in a Gina Carano action flick, or better do a fight scene, LOL. I'll ask him. I think that'd be a great idea. Crowder's a talent. He's a talented guy. He's a very talented guy. He's a funny guy. I am a Mug Club member. I've got my Louder with Crowder mug right there. I've got my Unsafe Space mug right there. We're going to have Friday Night Tights mugs very soon. Very soon. Liberal fascism. This is the way. Damn straight. Michael Jones for a $19.99. Thank you. Bogey for $5. Hollywood is filled with powerful people too weak to tell the truth. It is filled. They're not powerful. That's the thing, though. I know what you're saying, Bogey, but they're not. They have a lot of money, but that money has a lot of strings. A lot of strings. Now, if you are smart and you save your money, and listen, I say that, I'm not the best at doing that in the world. I'm a fucking collector. I'm terrible at saving money. I've only had to do it recently out of absolute necessity. Now, I've gotten better at it, but I used to be terrible. I used to be fucking terrible at it. Absolutely, especially when I was a drug addict. Yeah, I think there are a lot of people who have some wealth, who that wealth has strings, and more importantly, they want to stay at the party. They don't want to be kicked out of the party. The irony is they actually created an independent, strong woman. They did, Foul Ball Productions, for $4.99. That's a good channel, by the way. That's the channel that's getting shouted out on the next Friday Night Tights. Foul Ball Matt at Foul Ball Productions. So if you're watching this, go ahead and go look up Foul Ball Productions. Actually, you can go to my Twitter. I shared one of his videos, and you can just find it through that. Stephen Grimetti. Never forget, Chris Pratt was bullied by Batista into supporting degenerate James Gunn. He's suspicious silent now. Love you guys. Stephen Grimmett for $5. James Gunn told some horrible jokes. Do I believe he's a degenerate? I could believe it. Do I think he did the awful thing? No, I don't. I actually don't. So James Gunn comes from Trauma, the Toxic Avenger, and they were just edgy artists. Now, are there some creepers in Trauma? Yeah, I think Lloyd Kaufman was a creeper, but I have no evidence. Let me just put it this way. I have no evidence. James Gunn is a very talented director. That I was willing to, like, I was just at the point where he made some shitty jokes that I would never make, but I could still enjoy his films. But it's him fucking smacking down Gina Carano while she got canceled. That's where I was like, motherfucker, all you had to do was shut up. That's all anybody had to do was shut the fuck up. But no, these people need fucking attention all the time. Imagine what hell their life is going to be. If you want to find some empathy, and you don't have to if you don't want to, for people like James Gunn, Amber Heard, these people crave so much attention that they're not always going to have. They are in the limelight now, but when their star fades, they're going to be miserable because that's what their entire life is wrapped up in. I have tried very hard, and I can't say, like not to get my entire life wrapped up into this channel. Now, I do a lot of work, but I do a lot of work knowing that like I'm going to end this someday. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna, spend time with my wife and, spend the rest of my days hanging out with my wife. That's because that's what I want to do. But this is fun, but I don't want to make it all of my life. And I was striking a pretty good balance until lockdown, to be honest with you. But just feel bad for, if you can, they're doing whatever they can in Hollywood to achieve fame, to achieve attention, and they would sell out their fucking mother. But then when that star fades, they are going to be fucking alone and miserable. So that might make you feel better. But it's actually sad. It's actually very sad. And it's just too bad we don't have more like Matthew McConaughey. I fucking love Matthew McConaughey. That guy walks around with an attitude of gratitude. I wish I had that good of an attitude, to be honest with you. That guy is a fucking, he's a rare thing in Hollywood and needs to be supported. But not enough of them. Not enough of them. And quite frankly, Gina Carano has the most balls in Hollywood, period. She is the single toughest person in Hollywood. You got your Robert De Niro's and Al Pacinos and all those guys who think they're badasses. Pussies. They're fucking pussies compared to her. I know firsthand where the industry is heading. As an actor in the UK, studying at the at uni, almost every project we work on has had a left-leaning agenda to it. It's worrying now that we can lose our careers for nothing. And Niall, I am hearing that from people on the left. And that's the one narrative we need to absolutely break. This is no longer Republican and Democrat. This is no longer left or right. This is, are you for authoritarianism or are you against authoritarianism? Simple as that. To quote Aragorn, you bow to no one. And that's you. You bow to no one. Thank you, Kai G. All right. We're going to get to, do I go to the previous page? It must be previous page. Yes, because that's 9. And we go to the bottom. Oh, this is so nice. God, I don't want to bore you with the inside baseball, but you go inside the studio at YouTube and it is, you would think it's streamlined. Oh, it is a shit show. It is an absolute shit show. And it's gotten worse since lockdown. So this is beautiful. I got to say, Peter DeRosa. What's up, Peter DeRosa? I just want to say a heartfelt thank you, Gary, and the whole panel. Uh-oh. Are we done with the game? Hang on. Jump cut.
Fade in.
That's all I need.
Shit.
Whoa! You can find me at Midnight Surge and Midnight to the Dark.
Oh, don't. Oh.
do not wear red for obvious reasons. It makes me look very pasty white.
All right, we're back, and we're going to pick back up with Peter DeRosa for $19.99. I just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you, Gary, to you and the whole panel. I recently lost my young cat to cancer. Oh, no. He meant the world to me, and I'm hurting immensely. Thank you all for being our voice of reason and keeping me going. Peter, I mean, you're most welcome. God, I've lost so many pets. And I don't know why I keep getting more, because you got to go through that. I lost my cat. This is the last cat I'll ever own. Zorro. He was a black cat. He was great. So I know how you're feeling. I buried him. He's actually buried in the backyard of my house. And when I sell him, I'm going to exhume him and bring him with me, because I don't want to leave him there. Or I'll put him in a pet cemetery or something. But yeah, I feel you, buddy. I'm sorry. That's a thing. Okay, so when I was going through my very hard time in life, which was a little over 7 years ago, when I had to sell the store because I relapsed, went on a huge coke bender, almost spent all of our money. It's a long story. I was in bankruptcy prior to that led to my relapse. I was already in bankruptcy because of the recession, and I had to do 2 jobs, and and while the store was doing good, it all went to my head, and I fucked everything up because my ego got like immense, stupidly immense. And you know what? I was humbled. The universe humbled me, but I went through a lot of hard times. And what helped me each day going through that depression was listening to live talk radio, because it feels like you have somebody there with you, even if you don't. And it's different than listening to or watching something recorded. It had to be live. You had to feel, and it was just that little life raft or tether to not feeling lonely and desolate. That helped. That absolutely helped. And lots of therapy and going to meetings and stuff. But yeah, I could see how the live streams keep people company, especially in a time where we're being so isolated, and it sucks. So thank you, Peter, for the kind words. I'm sorry about your cat. Tim Scorpion for $2. Can someone attempt to short sell Disney stock, please? I would love that. If that was possible, if we could get, if our numbers were big enough and we had enough people who had enough disposable income to buy up a bunch of Disney stock to where we could actually have a say, that would be fun. Now, obviously, we don't have the numbers. We don't have the money, but it doesn't mean you can't dream. Wes Moody Webcast for $1.49. Thank you for the super sticker, my friend. Please check out the Wes Moody Webcast. Good dude. I've been on that channel. Raven's Nest for $5. Considering buying some Disney stock, since apparently any stock I buy takes an immediate nosedive. This way, I can at least take Disney down with me. I love that. That's a good attitude. Short out. Kai G for $5. Shout out to drunk 3PO. Hashtag tapeworm gang. I am unaware of that drunk 3PO lore. Captain Spire, what's up, my friend, for $5. This is a good reason why we should not leave Twitter. We can be a support and community for others still there. Happy 14th, everyone. Happy 14th, by the way. Yeah, I that's why I ultimately didn't leave. I was ready to leave for Parler. I had 14,000 followers on Parler. I still do, and I'm going to still interact there, but I'm staying on Twitter for now. Hail and although they were instrumental in getting Gina fired, they were. M Tech Shark for $10. Hail and thanks. The market is starving for well-written action, sci-fi, fantasy. The opportunity for Daily Wire and Carano is ripe. It is. It absolutely is. And it's got to start somewhere. And for the disingenuous assholes out there who think they're criticizing it because it's not going to be as good as Disney. Of course not. They have all the money. They have control. This is how it starts. Independent movements don't need to be clean and polished. As a matter of fact, that's what people prefer. What do you think punk rock was? Well-produced musicianship? No, it was raw passion, energy, rage, love, raw emotion. Primer for $1.99. Twitter is one of the worst things ever created. Totally agree. Chris Rapasso for 5 Canadian pesos. I like Tom from Midnight's Edge take. This could be the next independent film revolution like the 80s and the early 90s. Yeah, that's a take a lot of us have had for quite some time, Chris, if you've listened to our lot of channels. But yes, we're all in agreement that there was a huge independent. It started in the 80s and it kind of peaked in the 90s, but independent film rose because people were tired of the homogenous garbage that Hollywood was putting out. Now time heals all wounds, and I would love to have shitty 90s movies over fucking shitty current year movies any day. Zidane Star Shadow for $10. Can you guys cancel me for my birthday? You're canceled. No, I can't do that. We'll uncancel you. Mr. X for 2,500 Chilean pesos. What are the chances of other hidden conservatives in entertainment following Gina's lead? Thanks for everything you do, and stop consuming Disney. Yes, I think her coming out the other side like this will embolden some eventually, but they're going to have to be in the right place. But like I said in a nooner, you can create your own brand if you're fine with that. And that's what everybody ultimately wants in Hollywood, but they are attached to Disney. And I think Bill Burr missed that opportunity, an opportunity that could have put him in a legendary status. And that's his decision to make, and I'm not going to judge him too harshly for it, but he most definitely missed it. Lorena Creel for $1.99. Hashtag I stand with Gina Carano. She does. Lorena is good people. Go check her out on her channel. Montreal Fanboy for 10 Canadian pesos. Hail, soldiers. We need Americans to lead the way out of the culture war. Gary, crowdfund your own studio for movies and comics and rally all the disenchanted creators. Seriously, there are tons out there. When I get in, when I move, because I am just a humble, regular guy, and the moving process has been very difficult because it's been hard for us to move while we're still working, and we can't hire people to. We've had a lot of help, by the way. You guys have been fucking great. We've had a couple of realtors out there sending us stuff, and Melissa's been working with them, and thank you guys so much. You guys are fucking awesome. And that has helped immensely. I mean, I can't tell you how much that has helped. So thank you. Once I get the studio, get into a house that I'm going to live in, and the studio, which is going to be this year, folks, I am going to bring on a real professional engineer and producer. And we're going to take this up a notch while still being, the same person who fucks up reading super chats and boomer shit. But, I mean, honestly, I boomer shit, but I also edit. I do everything. I do absolutely everything on Friday Night Tights. Aside from hosting, and the panelists do their work. And the one thing I am grateful for my panelists, a quick aside to my aside here, is Jeremy and Ryan and Tom and Az and Comics and Odin bring it every live stream like they're on their own channels. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. But I do a lot of stuff, and it's too much. It's too much. I need help. It's good to ask for help. But like I've said, the problem is when you bring somebody on, I give them access to my channel. I can't just bring anybody on to give access to my channel. They have to be vetted and blah, 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 blah. So it takes time. So we'll get it worked out. Hail, soldiers. Oh, I read that one. Hashtag Derp Fake from Brightest Day. Derp Fake for $2. For $2. We're going to have to wrap this one up pretty soon. I've got to get on to the next thing. And yeah, to get caught up, it's going to take a while, folks. But again, I'm going to read every single one. Samuel Myth for $2. Sorry, Az, you look like Joss Whedon. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Not at all. Trina the Knitter Guthridge. Speaking, Fetty Frog Prince, someone really needs to rip Gun a new one as well. And I'm sorry, I just need to geek out. A little scarf was... Oh, I have to geek out because the scarf opening was Squeal. Yes, Trina made a scarf for me. I need to pay her. I keep forgetting to pay her. I got to pay her for her for the yarn. And thank you. She made me a Fourth Doctor scarf, and it's absolutely brilliant. All right, so we're going to go over to donations and then wrap this thing up. Let's go to previous down here. All right, Tall, Dark, and Gruesome for $6.66. Hail, Gina, Queen of Haymakers. Oh, I love that. Yes, she is. Torgo the White for $3. Carrie called it the Cathedral Munch. I don't know what that. The Cathedral Mensus Mold Bug. What is MENCIUS? Well, Carrie's so much smarter than I am. But it's the Cathedral Mensus Mold Bug has entered the mainstream. I could not be more giddy. That must be a reference to something I am unaware of. But Carrie is a brilliant person. And again, I was so happy to have her on the show. And she'll be back. She'll be back. Thank you for the $3. Sorry, I fucked that up. 25-year-old Crystal Pepsi for $15. Hey, Az, I let you swallow me, and I promise you wouldn't throw up afterwards. Hail Friday Night Tights crew. Hashtag hire Gina. Hashtag hire Gina. Yes. Ibajefe for $20. Hey, this is for 3/4 non-black. If I want to get into acting but want to stay away from Hollywood, is there a place to get into contact with the Daily Wire or Crowder to send a reel? Yes, there is. You contact them through their press. Go to their websites, and there is a contact place there to submit stuff. I think Daily Wire was hiring, but that was a while ago. Vake. Keep it up. Thank you. We will. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Bane Koof. I love Gina, but Shapiro is a grifter and lower rung than Hallmark. Please tell me Jon Favreau has other roles for her. Where is The Rock to help her out? Or are they just all fakes and cowards? They're all fakes and cowards. They're all fakes and cowards. That's why I call them adult pretenders. Their persona, even outside, is completely fake. They probably don't even know who they are. And, Ben Shapiro, is he a grifter? I don't think he's a grifter. I think he makes money. You might not agree with his commentary, unless he did some crowdfunding thing I'm not aware of. But as far as, his commentary, I don't agree with it all the time either. But apparently his commentary has value. He charges a price. People pay it, so therefore his content has value. Just because somebody disagrees with it, which you have every right to do, Bane Koof. I'm not judging you for not liking the guy. You can not like the guy all day long. I'm not just sitting here. I'm not a Ben Shapiro simp. I think the guy is okay. I like his opinions on California. I don't like all of his opinions. I think sometimes, to me, he's a rhino Republican. And I'm not a big fan of rhino Republicans at all. So, yeah, I can feel you on that one. But, yeah, he has a right to his opinion. But again, the opinion has values. Some of the biggest criticism that's leveled at us is we're grifters, saying that our opinion doesn't have value. Well, at least for now, it does. It does. Maybe not forever, but for now it does. But the people who usually criticize us, all their content is criticizing us. Mainly Jeremy, not me. Generally, I'm not in the conversation, to be honest with you. But, I do get a little tired of people going after my friends. I'm going to be honest. I'm human, but we let it go. Ryan Kinnell is busy. Oh, I'm sorry. Ryan Kinnell's pussy. I got that wrong on the live stream too. Hey, I'm creating a new channel called Quarter Black Babyface. Subscribe to geeksandgamers.com for premium content. Yes, there you go. There you go. More? Really? Yes, please, says Null Unit 60 for $10. Thank you very much. Matt Deckard for $5. Luke Skywalker, no one's ever really gone for Gina. For Gina, thank you for the $5. Crazy Cat Guy, I like this. I'd rather you and yours get all the cheddar. Thanks. Thank you, Crazy Cat Guy. I appreciate it. Yes, and we do get all the cheddar. Ben, for $150. I read this one on the live stream. I will read it again. I sent you an email about a year ago saying I didn't want to give Google 30%. I remember. Enjoy the extra $45 Disney lost me as a customer a while ago. So I can't get the satisfaction of canceling my Disney Plus account and saying long live Gina on the exit survey. Yeah. Well, I should have said long live Gina. I didn't, but I put mine up. I recorded it in a video. Damn it, Gary. It's Ryan Kinnell's pussy replaced with B instead of a P. You're punk rock. You're punk rock. I know you'll get it. I eventually did. I mean, listen, Ryan Kinnell's pussy. I'm blonde before I'm punk rock. Remember that. Little airheaded. Tracy Wilborn for $5. Frack YouTube. It appears that you've been shadow banned. Another example of big tech trying to silence anyone that doesn't spew the party line. I'd rather not give them half of 1%, let alone 30%. I will only donate this way from now on. Thank you, Tracy Wilborn. I appreciate it, and that is cool. PC Papano 24 for $3. Hiring Gina. Am I missing some of it here? Hang on. I might be missing. Oh, I am missing some of it here. Shapiro is a cuck, but I support him for hiring Carano. Gina is the only actor who is a believable actor star. Fuck Pedowood and fuck pronouns. Fuck pronouns, dude. For sure. And Pedowood. Koshinsky for $5. Happy birthday for next month, Jeremy, the big 42, and big love to Gina. Yes, his birthday's coming up very, 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 very soon. Very soon. And I'm not drinking, I swear. Brother Scrap for $30. Hail all. After this crazy week, what happened to Gina? I'm so glad you'll all provide some sanity in this sane world. Hashtag I stand with Gina Carano. And that was Seth. And that was from Brother Scrap. This is from Seth for $1. That was $30. Even France thinks we're nuts. And there's a link to the New York Times. And yes, they do think we're nuts. I can't go to that link right now. Sorry. Dave Irate for $5. Hail panel and Perry Chan. I've been watching FNT for around a year now, and it's great to see how far it's come. Thanks for all the laughs. And thank you, Dave. I appreciate the $5. Alport Guy for $5. Hey, Gary, just letting you know tonight's stream was ghosted for me. Keep up the great work. It was. Yep. We had a couple ghosted. The last two have not been, so that's good. Solitary Gamer for $5. Stopped watching movies years ago. Wow. Canceled my Sunday night, my NFL Sunday ticket. Pretty much stopped sports. Careful when buying games. Making the movie back to physical media. Making the move back to physical. God damn, I hate how these are set up. I'm going to start over. Okay. Stopped watching movies years ago. Canceled my NFL Sunday ticket. Pretty much stopped watching sports. Careful when buying games. Making the move back to physical media. If they don't want my white ass and my cash, fine with me. And that's the kind of where they're at right now. I'm not as black-pilled as that, but I don't blame you at all. At all. Fuck the NFL, man. Fuck the NFL. Kuczynski for $5. Gary, I think you have a better redemption arc than most characters do today. Going from being in prison and living under a bush to owning a successful comic store and an equally successful YouTube channel. Why, thank you. and having a brilliant family. A great wife, great kids. It's been fun. And yeah, I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm a fucking idiot. So again, if I can do it, anybody can do it. But it ain't easy. It ain't easy. When you get out of the pen, the deck is stacked against you for a little while. It is, for sure. Giving you money, I'm not giving Disney for Google. Well, Vigilante Williamson, thank you for the $5, and please check out his channel. Good dude. A scapegoat. Oh, okay. We are done. We are done with this episode. So that'll wrap it up for this Super Chat Square Up. Oh, hang on. Got to see the game. So thanks to everyone who donated and sent a super chat. Again, you help keep the lights on. You fund Friday Night Tights and the Nerdrotic Nooner and Perry Chan, his clips and stuff. And yes, and you will eventually fund a producer that will make things run a lot smoother. Again, thank you for your patience on waiting for the super chats. I greatly appreciate it. One of these shows soon, we'll probably finish one out, do a 6 or 7 hour show, or maybe it won't be necessary. I don't know. But again, I am grateful. Thank you so much. Oh boy, that's great. I don't have time to edit this, so we're going to keep it in. As far as Toxic Mailbag, I will get it on the next one. There's a bunch. Somebody sent me some awesome Lord of the Rings figures. Some nice letters were written, and we will get to those probably next week. So until next time, not all who wander are lost, and you bow to no one. Ciao.
Nerdrotic.com.